In 2025, why a virtual CIO services is needed for the organization who are struggling in expanding and growing their business and transforming their business. Today I'm going to take you through all of this journey and the benefit of having a virtual CIO services. This is Bahal Dibian. I am the founder and the CEO of Titanium Consulting Group. We are a digital transformation consulting group based out of Jordan, Saudi, Middle East, and Africa. We've been serving clients around the world, and we have been working with them on their digital transformation journeys, strategies, programs, and taking them through the entire journey of transforming their business. One of the services which many organizations they are not aware of, and this is pretty much educational video about virtual CIO services. In Titanium, I received several calls where many people, they ask us the question and they say, do you offer a CIO services, or can we hire a CIO? Can you help us to hire a CIO? Hiring a CIO as a C-suite or a C-level employee is not that cheap, right? You're gonna be investing quite a lot of money, and in many organizations, I say, if you've got a budget of about $200,000 to $300,000 as a minimum to offer for the CIO, please go ahead. You need, if your organization can afford that, and if it can take you, and you need that kind of services, go ahead. The alternative is getting that by about $100,000, 1/3 of the cost, 30% of the cost, by having a virtual CIO services. Virtual CIO services is not a managed services. The CIO is not a person who will be fixing your printers. The CIO is not the person who is going to be fixing your account on Office 365 or in Azure or in Microsoft or in Google Suite or the G Suite from Google. That is part of the IT operation, which you may have an IT team. You may have a brilliant IT manager or IT operations manager. You may have a brilliant also team who's managing the ERP, developers, analysts, and so on and so forth. But there is one aspect, the translation of the overall organization strategy, and having that technology team being a partner with the business in developing this, it is a key element, and it is at the job of the CIO. The CIO, basically, if he or she is not a person who's holding this job title within your organization, I advise you look at virtual CIO, or what we refer to as a vCIO as an abbreviation. That virtual CIO basically services helps you understanding what is the goals and the way how the company is going as a direction, looking, and he or she got the understanding of the IT landscape and the current setup which you have within your IT. They define a strategy and the map and the roadmap, how they're going to transform that IT to meet up with the business strategy and the business goals and objectives. And that itself is part of a consulting services, which is called the vCIO. What is the difference between the vCIO and the digital transformation consulting services? For an outsider, they look somehow similar, but for the insider and who deeply understand what needs to happen, the CIO or the virtual CIO services, it goes deeper and deeper into a daily operation within the business, while the digital transformation consulting services, it goes beyond that. It focuses on the project-based activities. This is an operational activity. This is a project-based activities. Therefore, having this service or that service alone would be useful for your organization, but I'm still always a fan of having the CIO rule activated either by a permanent job or permanent staff, or through a virtual CIO services, and having the digital transformation consulting services to be separated, because one person, and this is the mistake which many organizations they fall into, they may have a brilliant IT manager, but the problem is you can't have one person who is expert in ERP, in the CRM, in the business needs, e-commerce, technology, cybersecurity, IT operations, and information systems, all in one person. Remember the rule, perfection is your biggest enemy. Reducing cost by multitasking is the most dumb mistake business owners do, by thinking hiring an IT manager or a smart IT manager would fix all of these things together. It may work as a small business, but when you become medium, or you go from small to medium or medium to enterprise level, take it from me. We have invested a lot of money. We wasted a lot of money in investments and invested wrong ways, and we hired the wrong people. We learned from our mistakes. Hiring a virtual CIO services is a key success. The reason behind it, he or she will give you totally unbiased advices on what you need to do next and how the operational needs to happen, because he or she will not be interested in the internal politics or the internal toxic environment or jealousy between employees. They are not your employees, they are external parties whose job to give you the right advice, whose job to supervise the execution of the operational model within the IT. I hope this video gives you more clarity about virtual CIO services. We have a very fantastic couple of pages on our website, speaks of the vCIO. Please go visit them and see what kind of services that would help you in executing your transformation strategy. Your transformation awaits. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.